beautiful earth signs. You are a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and this is your September predictions card selection. Okay, the timestamps will be in the description box for pile 1, 2, and 3. All right, so please meditate clearly on what you want to find out for the month of September, what needs to be brought forth to you, what manifestations are going to be revealed, what is coming your way for the month of September. Just ask yourself those questions, and just whichever card is pulling you will be your September predictions, okay? Take your time, and remember, this is pile 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross spread for each one, alright? So take your time, and I will see you to your reading. Hello, earth signs. Alright, you must be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, and you picked pile 1. Alright, welcome to the reading. I'm going to be doing the Celtic cross spread. What is going to be the overall situation for the month of September for my lovely earth signs, okay? Alright, and what is going to be challenging them for the month of September? What is the challenge for my earth signs who picked pile 1? Alright. What is going to be leaving my earth signs for the month of September? What is going to be leaving them for the month of September? Okay. And what is, let's see, what do they need to focus on? Oh, wow, that flew up. Okay. What is their strength for the month of September? For my earth sign, Virgo, Taurus. Okay, thank you. And what is going to be coming towards them for the month of September? Okay. Let's see here. What is the overall advice for the situation? Alright, we got 2. Interesting. What is going to be their general environment for the month of September? What is going to be their general environment? Alright. And what is going to be on their mind? What is going to be on earth signs' mind? Okay, this is your hopes and fears, okay? And what is the overall outcome? What is the overall outcome for those who pick pile 1 for this situation? What is the overall outcome? Okay. Alright. Let me know in the comments. Do you like when I shuffle on camera, or would you prefer I shuffle off camera? Let me know. Let's go into your overall theme for September, earth signs. We see destiny, and the number 10 is very significant for you, okay? There seems to be, I'm getting the word like unification, or something that has come full circle for you, okay? So I think in the month of September you are going to be initiated into a brand new beginning, and it's going to be from you heavily connecting into what your heart chakra, like, there seems to be like a connection there. Like, whatever you connect with in your heart is what's going to lead through this new cycle, this new beginning, okay? We have like a mudra sign here, and if you look closely, there's also like, let's get the camera to focus here, but an image of like the same girl, right? So, and it's like a spirit. So essentially, yeah, you are combining a whole different various parts of you to help make you feel whole, but to also bring in something that, I'm getting the word, you've been requesting, okay? So this is like a manifestation coming through, and you've done the work, pile 1, okay? You've done the work, guys. All right. Now, your current challenge. We got the Hierophant, okay, for the month of September. And this is showing me that you are just going to be not feeling as balanced, or you're going to be thrown off balance, okay? So just be wary of a certain situation that's going to ask you to stay grounded. Try and give yourself enough time to lead into better decisions is something that's really pulling me. Like, you are going to be needed to ground to be in a more level-headed space. Okay, so the month of September is calling you to really ground yourself, okay? Interesting. And it's going to be a little challenging for you, though. I'm getting like you're not used to grounding, or you just haven't been in a time right now that's allowed you to ground and connect to yourself. But remember, this is the theme for the month of September. So I feel like you're just going to be learning about this, like how to do this, okay? How do you bring all parts of you into one to help pave the way, through, okay? And your current situation for the month of September is the Nine of Cups, and this represents you just generally like being patient. You're being patient to things that you've built emotionally. So this could be in the realm of like a partnership, a friendship is what's calling me, or just like some sort of relationship that you've kind of like, you've built it all your own, okay? But you're kind of detaching from that now. You are starting to be open and receiving of new things. And you could be, I'm getting the word Capricorn, okay? Capricorns usually like to make sure there's like some sort of stability in a relationship or a place that they initiate in. But you've built that castle. You've built a steady foundation for these cups to be held, right? For you to be emotionally uplifted. But see how she's still grounding and meditating? You need to still do things from a space where you're like level-headed and you're basically making decisions from your higher self, okay? And we have here the Four of Wands in your current past. That to me is like letting me know that some sort of celebration has left you, some sort of like a party or in your recent past has happened. And I feel like whenever you find this in the month of September, this video, this is just going to be confirmation that this reading is for you, to whoever I'm speaking to. But essentially in your past, you have like celebrated something big happen, okay? So maybe you celebrated like a wedding recently, you went to a wedding, or you recently like celebrated for a certain accomplishment, okay? So that's in your current past, which is interesting. You've also like maybe felt a sense of accomplishment spiritually as well. And that's why we're getting this in the background, right? The Four of Wands is usually like a sense of stability as well. So interesting. Like I mentioned stability, and with the Nine of Cups, we saw like a girl. She had built her castle to withstand like any emotional affairs that would happen, right? So you've built a steady foundation for yourself in the past. So that's confirmation for that. And what you need to focus on for the month of September, the Eight of Cups came out. That to me is like, you need to know when you've done all there is, and you need to learn how to let things go, but also you need to learn when to leave a situation, okay? Even if you've built a lot in the past, okay? We see here like her emotional stability has been set on this like table here, right? But it seems like she's done all she can with this situation emotionally, okay? So remember this could be tied to a friendship situation, a relationship situation. You've done all there is, okay? And I feel like you need to focus on learning when to let things go, when to let hurt and maybe like how people have treated you in the past. You have to let that go, okay? And you're never alone as well. This is the Witch Tarot deck, the Everyday Witch Tarot deck, and I like that. And most of the cards, you see here that she's with a companion, like a pet of some sort. So you're never really alone, pile number one. And then we have here, this is your near future for September, and you got the Seven of Wands in reverse. To me, that's like a good sign of goodwill. Like the month of September, just know that you are not going to be involved in I'm getting the word chaos. You're not going to be involved in chaos anymore. That has left you, okay? You've kind of now learned to understand. I feel like after this reading, you're going to be in a situation where you're going to learn to understand when, like, being nice to people or maybe putting, like, your emotional labor into a situation is just not worth it anymore, especially if people are still going to come at you for it. Okay, earth signs. Again, you could be a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn that I'm speaking to. But essentially, I think you're going to learn to just stand up for yourself this month, okay? And then with your strength card being the Ace of Pentacles, this is like a huge yes in like an opportunity presenting itself to you. And this is your strength card. So just be on the lookout for the month of September for an opportunity to either stand up for yourself, an opportunity to set boundaries, like in a certain way, like physically set boundaries. Maybe you, I'm getting like a key, like the word key. Maybe you once gave a person the key to your apartment, and now you're just kind of like, yeah, they're not deserving of that, because whenever I do need them to help me in a certain situation, it's like they let me get hit by a bus. Like, what's up with that? That's not cool. That's a certain situation for somebody, because I was just called to explain it that way. But again, your strength this month is gonna lie in an opportunity for you to do something, okay? This could be you acting out on something, okay? So be aware of that. And the overall advice for my guides for you for the month of September is, again, we have the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Heavy grounding. You need to ground to prepare yourself for this next journey. All right, this new journey is going to have you feeling like the Queen of Pentacles, somebody who is, you know, sorry guys, I can't talk. Well cared for. You have a bucket of gold next to you. I know you guys like that, earth signs. I know you guys like physical stability. And when it is involved with like emotional stability, we got the Four of Wands and then, you know, the Nine of Cups. When you have that emotional stability, it's like a 10 out of 10 situation, right? So I feel like since you have the Nine of Cups, it could turn into a Ten of Cups, which is emotional stability. Right now, the Nine of Cups, your current situation, it's kind of like, it feels like a standstill. Like, you've already, like, set up your castle the way it's supposed to be. And you've kind of, like, I'm being pulled to a situation where you've built this relationship from the ground up. Like, emotionally, you have put a lot of work into it. Okay? And my advice for my guides is telling you, like, you need to look within again and realize who you are, who you really are. Deep, like, I'm getting ego death. So you're going to be learning about the ugly truth of, you know, of maybe how you react in situations where you where you hurt yourself, like self-harm. And, you know, self-harm can mean many different things. And it's not just like physical self-harm, but also putting yourself in situations where you know, like, you're not going to get anything out of this. You're just going to get hurt in the end, okay? The universe really wants you to be the Queen of Pentacles, somebody who's in the receiving line, okay? Someone who understands what the feminine, uses to manifest. Okay, this is going to be a lesson for you to bring in that manifestation. Okay, you need to learn how to receive and not just give and give and give. You've been giving a lot emotionally. You've been providing even like energetic stability for people. You've been kind of like, I'm getting like a situation in my head where somebody's like setting building blocks for other people. Maybe you like setting people up, and even to your own detriment. So that's a certain situation for somebody. But yeah, the universe is calling you to balance yourself emotionally from within. You cannot be feeding yourself anymore from like, stop feeding your own self-worth on the compliments of others, or on how others can help you. Instead, try and see how, like, you can fill your own cup, like, with all of you, if that makes sense, guys. Like, maybe spending more time journaling about your day, um, even writing down your likes and dislikes of certain things. What if you've never asked yourself these kinds of questions, like, do I actually like this, or do I not like that? Maybe it's just because my friends like it, something like that. But if you do that, you're going to feel more balanced with yourself. You're going to feel more creative. Like, I love that here we have trees and like grapes hanging down. You're going to feel like someone who can bear fruit, someone who can like bring things into existence, okay? And you are an earth sign, so yes, you are capable of doing these things, but for some reason, you've been putting it into situations that just bring you nothing to the situation. Like, somebody just brings nothing to the table. I'm being called back to the Eight of Cups, where like, you've set up all these cups, but again, like, you're just waiting for that certain person to add an extra cup to that table, and they are bringing nothing, even though you've already, like, maybe you're the first one to reach out, maybe you're the first one to set up plans, and you get nothing. So yeah. And then we have here your current environment for the month of September, and it's the Four of Pentacles, and you're feeling like you don't want to give anymore, and you don't want to be giving out your money so willingly anymore, like treating people. Okay, pay attention to that for the month of September. Like, yeah, you are going to be called to really cultivate everything that you own and that you are, okay? Be careful of being too greedy, but at the same time, earth signs, I feel like you guys, like y'all's love language is always like giving and gifting, like, things to people. So maybe the month of September, you're gonna definitely be learning what it's like to just hold on to what you have, because you're gonna need it also, because you want to see, how are other people gonna do, what are they gonna do for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, once you stop, putting down the money down to do a certain thing, maybe to like have fun with your friends, let's see how they start the conversation first, is something that I'm being called to say. And then we have the Magician and the Ten of Cups in your hopes and fears. Okay, so interesting. You're going to be really ruminating on a certain situation that brings you love, and it's something that you're scared to manifest. Why, earth signs? I feel like you guys are ready. You just need to learn to, you need to learn when to let go of a situation that is just not filling your cups emotionally anymore. With the Ten of Cups, we see here a happy family. They're having a beautiful picnic. There's even like a newborn, so that's like creative ideas being born, because there's like a flow of creativity, right? We have the river there, and there's like a happy union as well. There's plenty of food. There's enough to give. And that's the Magician as well. Like, that's the card of manifestation. Somebody's like using the sword, the coin, the wand, the cup to manifest their desires. So yeah, you are manifesting something new for yourself, but I think you're gonna have to let something go first, okay? Earth signs, all right? And then the outcome of this situation is the Nine of Pentacles. And that's interesting, okay? That's almost the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody who is, I'm getting the word decadent. All right, so you could be a kind of a person who just enjoys to spoil yourselves. Totally makes sense, earth signs. I feel like you guys generally, you know, treat yourself essentially, right? But I like this being in the outcome because with the Nine of Pentacles, we see someone who is like, let's see, it looks like they are reading. They've put down their flying broom, right? Their broom. They've put down their hat, their witch hat, and they're, you know, in a space where they feel more safe, more calm. You feel more comfortable. You're drinking wine. You're enjoying, like, the abundance at this moment. Yeah, okay, good. And then we have lavender here on the side, and you're outside as well, so you could be going outdoors more for the month of September. And essentially you're gonna be good, earth signs. You're gonna be fine. I feel like with this being the outcome of the sorry guys, that's my dog. With this being the outcome of your situation, it's, you know, we have a lot going down here, but at the end of the day, it's what matters. You're going to be fine. You're going to understand who to give it, who to prioritize, who to not prioritize, and essentially you're going to be learning that you need to prioritize you. So I like that. Let's see what the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck has to say to you, has to give some advice. I'm going to be pulling for more cards, all right? So be on the lookout for that. What is the advice? Well, too many cards. What is the advice for those who picked pile 1? What do they need to hear? What do these earth signs need to hear for pile 1? Okay. Oh, wow. Double confirmation. We have the owl right here as well and the hermit card. So, yeah, you're going to be going deep, guys. You're going to be on a spiritual journey the month of September. And I feel like essentially you're just going to learn how to manifest things that make you happy and you're going to feel comfortable. Okay, so this is air energy as well. It is abundant, clairvoyant treasures. The owl is a mysterious and otherworldly creature found in folklore from east to west. The white owl in this particular deck is the companion of the goddess Lakshmi and represents wealth, beauty, and good fortune. When the owl card appears, it's an omen that a boon or treasure is on the way, either in spiritual or material form. With owl wisdom on your side, you'll see and know exactly what to do with this treasure, how it can further serve your dharma and bring abundance to the world. Trust that the wellspring of treasures is infinite. Generous, trusting, secure, and an offering. Interesting that we see that because this is your current environment, which is somebody defending their treasure. Wow. I'm glad I read the booklet. So this is just double confirmation that you're going to be fine, because if this is in your current environment, yeah, of course you're going to be, you know, I'm getting the word hush. Like you're going to be a little quiet with something that you receive in the month of September. Okay, I see you, earth signs. You're going to be getting maybe like a raise, a promotion. Remember I said here, yes, an opportunity of something, and you need to act on it, and you're going to need to be wise on how you act on it as well. But essentially you're moving up. You're moving up. That's what I meant to say. And now, earth signs, please hold a yes or no question and let my angels answer. Wow. Choose a new direction. Wow. I hope that's double confirmation for you guys, because yes, you know, we got here the what you need to focus on, and she literally is going a different path, right? She's looking away from something that she had invested time and energy into. And with the Ace of Pentacles, yeah, that's a new journey as well. Like that's a new opportunity, a new adventure to go on. So this is just double confirmation that yes, you need to choose a different path for yourself in the month of September. You're on the right track though. You are on the right track because you did provide yourself with some sort of stability in the recent past. So because of that, remember, this is your past. That's what's leaving you. But because you provided some sort of stability for yourself, you kind of like thought ahead for yourself in the month of September, essentially you are going to be fine. All right. And now I'm pulling from my Angels of Abundance Oracle deck. Let's see what my Angels of Abundance have to say to you for the month of September. What abundance will be flowing towards those who pick pile 1? Oh, geez. My card flew out. Ah! Okay. We have here, block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. Wow, block out distractions. Yeah. You need to focus on yourself this month, because that is what they want you to do to get this opportunity, guys. You can't be messing with people who maybe mess up your manifestation. I'm getting like, what if you like say something to a certain friend or person, and like instead of being like super happy for you, like it just becomes like, I'm getting crickets, like the sound of crickets. Oof, I've had a situation like that happen before, where like I randomly mentioned to people like, yeah, oh my god, I just accomplished this, I just finished this, and like it was kind of awkward because no one said anything. But I don't know, maybe you may resonate with that, earth signs, essentially. But alright, this is what's going to be coming towards you for the month of September. This is what's going to be coming towards you for the month of September, earth signs. Alright, this is what's coming towards you for the month of September, earth signs. Alright, interesting. I love it. We have a Gemini, Virgo over here. Okay, we have Sapphire, mental force, spiritual insight, hope and faith, wise judgment, power and strength, kindness, life of the party, extroverted, motivate, precious, valued, holy, divine favor, revered. All right, we got the number 1. And then we have here, changing. At this time, the situation is in a state of flux. Anything could happen. And then we have here, handcuffs, control, defenseless, target, handicapped, held back, prey, suppress, need to break free, detained by external forces, applying force, incapacitated, submit, feel powerless. Okay, earth signs, this to me is you needing to break away, needing to, you need to get that key and uncuff yourself, okay? There's no need for you to be needing, being prey at this time, all right? No more hands behind your back kind of thing. You know where to go. You have the spiritual insight. This is just confirmation for that, all right? And remember, you are your best self when you're grounded and when you know exactly who you are, okay, earth signs? Overall, this is going to be a good month for you. I'm seeing a lot of, like, again, abundance and success. Just focus on yourself and be cautious with who you allow into your life right now in this month, because the angels want you to block out distractions, okay, so that you can get your full manifestation. Thank you so much for watching, earth signs. Please leave some love just by liking the video, and if you enjoyed my content, please subscribe and click that notification bell to stay up to date on future videos like this one. And please don't forget, you can leave a comment and share to your friends, okay? So thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Hello, earth signs. Welcome in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This is your reading, and this is for pile number 2. Welcome to your September predictions. Let's go into your Celtic cross spread. All right, this is your current situation. What is the challenge for whoever's watching for the month of September. What is leaving them in the month of September? Thank you. What is their strength? What is their strength? What is their strength? Oh geez, too many cards. One card, please. Alright. I hope you have been well. Go ahead and have a seat to get comfortable. And let's see what your strength is for the month of September. Let me know. Do you guys enjoy it when I shuffle on camera? This is your strength. Okay. And what do you need to focus on? What do you need to focus on for the month of September? Oh, that flew out. Okay. And what is going to be coming towards you for the month of September? Alright. What is the advice? What is the advice? What is the advice? What will be your current environment? Alright. Oh, this came out upright. I don't know why I did like that. Now, hopes and fears. What are your hopes and fears for September? And what is the outcome for this situation? Thank you. Alright, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Okay, we're going to go into the overall theme. Alright. So you got heartache and loss in number 3. Alright, so I feel like you're just going to be going through some sort of sadness, like something's leaving you in the month of September. You're going to be doing like a really big healing. I don't even know. What does that even mean? Really big healing. Releasing. Yeah, I feel like at the end of September, you're not going to know who you are, or not you're not going to know who you are, but you will not recognize yourself by the end of September because of something that is going to be changing you, okay? And it does say heartache and loss, so maybe you're going to be going through a breakup, maybe a friendship breakup, something that, you know, maybe you guys have been friends for like 10 years and then something happens this month and you're just going to feel like just completely thrown off. And it's the color blue, so interesting. Your throat chakra is going to be needing some healing. Okay, maybe some like energetic exchange of words is going to be a major thing for you. But something is going to happen in the month of September that you're going to release, okay? And I think it is going to feel uncomfortable, but it's only because when you lose something, you know, changes happen, things happen. But understand that when you lose something, you can also gain something back, okay? So with that said, let's go into your Celtic cross spread. Your challenge is the Page of Wands, okay? Interesting. With this is your challenge sector. Yeah, you are not really sure where you want to put your energy towards. You're not really sure where to go. We see here the salamander here also as a companion to your cat, which is interesting too because a salamander or a lizard, yeah, lizard. So lizards are known to be very fleety, right? But they're good at following their instincts, and I feel like he's basking in the sun, right? You know, like lately I've been going hiking and I see little lizards like on the trail. And whenever I see that, I'm kind of like, okay, they're there because they need to get some sun. They're, you know, lizards are cold-blooded. So this is just what I'm pulling intuitively. So this little lizard here is cold-blooded. He's out getting some sun. It's just going to introduce some new things for you. Yeah, definitely. Introduce something new about yourself. Somebody who is very quick and like you're gonna act on your instincts. That's your challenge, okay? Your challenge to move forward in something else because your current situation is the Hanged Man, okay? And this card usually represents like somebody who is at a standstill. You're not really sure where to go. And it is a major arcana card. So even though I feel like you know where the key, yeah, this person is holding the key in their hands, you know, so you have the key, but you don't want to let yourself go in this situation. You don't want to be the one to let go. Okay? And what's leaving you is the Nine of Pentacles, and that is like stability. Somebody who is like very comfortable in their situation. Somebody who I feel like you were kind of like ignoring like other things to pay attention to. You know, she's just focused on her book. She's like reading, right? Yeah, and this is your strength card. Or I'm sorry, this is your what you need to focus on. I always get the strength and what you need to focus on mixed up. But with what you need to focus on is this is a Nine of Swords here. That is you just learning how to release like in a healthy way. Yeah. Like all her books are everywhere. Her companion is trying to get like look at that. The cat right here is trying to get her attention. Like the sun is shining out there. There's like a red cardinal or a little red bird. But she is still here being sad and crying. Doesn't really know what to do. You need to, let that go. I think you need to learn how to release in a proper way. And your strength here is Seven of Cups. Choices. Many, many, many choices are right in front of you right now. This is a strength, okay? You have choices. To have choices is a strength, Earth signs. You know, you can find love somewhere else, put your energy into making a book, or build something new, right? Like birth it into existence. But your strength during September is that you are going to have choices, even though you're going to be experiencing a loss, right? Didn't I say earlier that even when you lose something, even if it's in a relationship, you will gain something back, you know, a sense of experience, a sense of like what you will and what you will not deal with, right? And this is what's coming towards you, a King of Pentacles, okay? That to me is financial stability, or it could be another person as well. I feel like this is you. This is you because, I mean, it is a Pentacles. Pentacles represents earth signs. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're going to understand your worth in September, definitely. You're going to know that, like, what the heck? Like, see how there's, like, a missing piece here of the cake? I'm getting, like, a little, like a little story of someone saying, like, they want a piece of my cake while they're eating, like, while they're eating it. What? My guides are being funny right now. Like, someone has a piece of your cake and they're eating it, but you have the whole cake. So I just feel like, yeah, you're the one. I'm getting bacon now. Okay, so you're the one that brings home the bacon, Capricorn. It could be I'm speaking to a Capricorn. You're the one that is providing stability. All right. And you're going to understand that more about yourself in September. Four of Swords is your advice. Okay, so Four of Swords is someone who's they are ignoring things. They are ignoring what people are saying. They are in a deep slumber, right? She's like a sleeping beauty. I think your advice for this month is to, like, I just got don't break contact, okay? Or don't break contact. What I meant to say is, do not reach out to somebody who is causing you hurt. Like, you are going to choose to ignore them, or, like, this is the advice for it. You need to ignore outside, like, influences from people, okay? If you need to take a nap and rest, I'd rather you do that than just, like, waste the entire day crying, even when it's a beautiful day out. Get some rest, okay, Earth signs? We see here that it's, like, nighttime. The advice for you is really just start to give yourself a sense of foundation on how to move forward in communication, okay? And then your environment is the Page of Pentacles. This is good. I like the Page of Pentacles. This basically means that you're starting a new path, okay? And it's going to be provided for you. Like, this path that has just opened up, it's recognized by the universe, okay? So karmically, this had to happen for you to be pushed to do something that could bring you abundance in like financial abundance, you know? And I like that this came out like this, because you are starting a different journey, and it's going to be brand new to you, but you're not going to be alone, okay? And then we have here the Page of Cups as your wait, this is the, yes, your hopes and fears. I got confused with this card being here. So Page of Cups being your hopes and fears, my love, why? You're a little wary of creativity. You're a little wary of where to accept this, like, opportunity of creativity, okay? So it seems like you're starting, or you're unsure where you can put your energy into now. Like, emotionally, you're kind of just like, well, how do I pour into my cup? I'm not really sure. That's going to be a lesson for you for September, definitely. If this is your hopes and fears, you're going to be learning how to fuel your own inner drum, is something that came out. And this is the ultimate outcome for this situation, okay? The Knight of Wands, okay? I like that it came up upright, okay? A Knight of Wands to me is someone who, you know, it's a journey. It's going to be a journey, but I like that's the Knight of Wands because it's usually quick, okay? You are going to learn how to defeat your dragon the month of September. Your dragon being things that have hurt you, and that could even be like, I just got the word mental abuse, okay? So you're going to be like rerouting yourself in the month of September. Wow. This is a really interesting read. Pile 2. You're going to be defeating your dragon, and you're going to be successful in it. I do feel like, you know, with the various choices that you have, you're going to learn how to move forward with everything that you have, okay? Everything's going to be fine. Now I'm going to pull from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck, okay? And let's see what you need to hear, pile number 2. What does pile number 2 need to hear, okay? What does pile number 2 need to hear? Okay. What does pile number 2 need to hear for the month of September? Whoa. Interesting. And I am going to read from the booklet. Oh, we got 3. Alright. The booklet gives us some pretty good advice as well. Oh, look, the crescent moon came out for you a lot in this reading, so take that as you will. Could be a time when you're going to be going through this, is during like the next new moon. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be earth energy. Yeah. Camel. Okay. Okay. Resourceful, independent, knows oneself. The camel can handle absolutely anything, as it carries a wealth of nourishment within. This wondrous creature is self-reliant and handles challenge with ease, even in the face of excess heat. And then in parentheses it has judgment or anger. Interesting. The camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situation. The camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance, fire and water, and being responsible for one's own reactions. The camel is a wonderful traveler and is especially fond of trips to faraway lands. Interesting. Didn't I say you guys were going to be traveling? Then we have calm, content, sparkle in the eye, a pilgrimage. Yeah, this is going to feel like a whole brand new thing about yourself. Didn't I say earlier you're going to learn something new about yourself at the end of the month? Then we have earthworm. There we go. Earthworm. Shy, hesitant, reluctant to share inner wisdom. We have all felt the woes of the earthworm at some point along the way. The earthworm indicates a newbie or novice working to establish confidence in a new field. Others around you may seem wise and experienced, but it's important to remember they once felt earthworm energy too. This card is a reminder not to be intimidated or lose hope. Mastery takes time, and you're on the right track. Besides, rumor has it, a beginner's mind offers the most valuable insights. Aw, says earnest, intelligent, valuable. Speak up, risk embarrassment, okay? Yeah, start something new about yourself. I feel like that's what your hopes and fears kind of rolls into the Page of Cups. Like, you're fearful to start something new, like creatively, to express yourself essentially. You're a little fearful of that. Then we have here solar force, action, achievement, masculine energy. The cheetah is the epitome of the solar forces at work. The sun doesn't shine onto the cheetah, it shines from inside this great creature and expands outward to brighten the universe. The energy within a cheetah personality is palpable to others, and they naturally attract an audience to bear witness to their remarkable achievements. Purpose and passion are the best fuel for a cheetah's forward momentum. So if you're lacking in those areas, reconnect to the why before you start running. Also says achieves anything, boundless energy, reconnect to purpose. Yeah, it's time for you guys to reconnect to yourselves in a new way. All right, and now I want you guys to hold a yes or no question in your mind, and let's see what my angels have to say to you for the month of September. What advice will they provide, okay? Let's find out. All right, what is the answer for those who picked pile number 2? What is their answer for those who picked pile number 2? Opportunity. Yes. See this situation as an opportunity. Okay, pile number 2. You are on the right track, literally. All right, and now I'm pulling for my Angels of Abundance Oracle deck. What angel of abundance is coming towards those who picked pile number 2? What angel of abundance? Woo! Declutter. You'll feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. Interesting that came out. All right, guys, this is just confirmation that, yeah, you need to, in this kind of, like, now I'm getting a situation where, like, yeah, if you go through a breakup, you're going to want to fill all that free time up. And it really could just be that you end up completely cleaning out your space, removing photos of that person also. Remember, this isn't going to resonate with everybody, but I am feeling called towards, like, a relationship. And if it's not relationship, like friendship or, romantic relationship, it could be work as well. Like, what if you are let go? But again, I wasn't really feeling that as well. And it's like, it doesn't feel like this loss is going to keep you in the trenches forever. It mostly feels like an emotional kind of thing. Something that happened, like words were said that you just felt like it was completely uncalled for. All right. And now let's see what will be coming towards you for the month of September. What is coming towards those who picked pile number 2? Alright, what is coming towards those who picked pile number 2? Can we get multiple cards? Alright. Okay. Thank you. Oh, okay, okay. Oh yeah, and then there's one under here as well. Ooh, interesting. So, maybe you guys asked a yes or no question earlier about something different, but this card came out. No, the answer is no. The situation or event is not unfolding at this time. The bridge is not ready yet. Okay. And then we have number 9, Pisces, the cross. Sacrifice, down for the cause, release, let go, giving up, surrender, put others first, for the greater good, dogma, heroic effort, purpose driven, martyrdom, heed the call. And then we have constellation, network, support, associates gathered, meetings, socialize, organization, arrangement, a collection, exchanging data, influence, in connection with, a large amount or quantity. And then we have Capricorn, number 6, bodybuilder, power, strength, forceful, determined, discipline, vigor, domination, push forward, influence, leverage, mastery, resolve, intense, resistance, self-improvement, exercise. Yeah, so this is what's coming towards you for September. All right. You're going to definitely let go of something, right? And you are going to, start to connect with others in a different way, which makes sense, right? If you're releasing a relationship, you're going to start connecting with more people. And you're also going to go into your physical body and take care of your physical body. I like that. And with this situation, like, don't feel like bogged down, pile number 2. If this came out as a no, again, things happen for you, not against you. Maybe it just wasn't meant to be. And you could be asking, like, if a relationship, like, if you're going to get back together with that person. But if it's not meant to be, it's okay. You may not see this now, pile number 2, but there may be someone better for you that the universe just wants you to prepare yourself more, all right? Like, start learning more about yourself. Now I'm getting pulled to a narrative where it's like maybe you were with someone at a very young age and you just didn't, you didn't have enough time to learn more about yourself. Or this person didn't let you learn that about yourself or things of that sort. But regardless, our angels said to take this as an opportunity of abundance, okay? You are released from whatever chains, like, you were in, okay? This person, like, it looks like they're being, like strapped against the wall or something, guys. Like, not anymore, okay? You guys are free, all right? This is a good reading, all right, for the month of September. I like that you guys got this as your final outcome of the situation. You are going to fight that dragon. You're going to slay it. You're going to learn how to use your witchy abilities to conquer something that's in your way, all right? And you're going to move forward with more passion in your life too, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Please share some love by simply liking the video, leaving a comment, and thank you again so much for watching and staying this far. If you enjoyed, please subscribe and click that notification bell so that you can stay up to date to see when I post another predictions video, all right? And if you're interested in a tarot reading, my readings are on sale right now, and my website is in the description box below. Go ahead and check that out. But again, thank you so much for staying this far, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, welcome in pile number 3 for my earth signs. This is your September predictions, all right? And I am going to do a Celtic cross spread. And almost forgot to set that out. This was your overall theme for the month of September. Choose wisely. We're going to go into that in just a moment. What will be the current situation that my pile number 3 viewers are going to be dealing with for September? Okay. And what is their challenge for the month of September? What is going to be the challenge for those who picked pile number 3 for the month of September? One card, please. Let's do one card. What is going to be the challenge for the month of September for those who picked pile number 3 for whoever's watching this? Thank you. And what do they need to focus on? What do my pile number 3 viewers need to focus on for the month of September? What do they need to focus on? Okay. What do they need to focus on for the month of September? Alright. What will they need to focus on? What does pile number 3 need to focus on more? Thank you. And what will be leaving them? And what will be their strength for the month of September? What will be their strength? Interesting. You guys are getting a lot of interesting cards. Okay, what is coming towards them? Let me know in the comments section. Would you prefer that I shuffle off camera or off camera? Okay, that's coming towards you. What is the overall advice for those who picked pile number 3? What is the overall advice? Thank you. What is their current environment? But yeah, let me know in the comment section if you like that I shuffle on camera, or would you prefer that I shuffle off camera so that I can just start with the reading? Let me know. I'm curious. What is their current environment for pile number 3? Thank you. What is their hopes and fears? Interesting. I feel like you guys are going to be thinking a lot. Okay. And what is the outcome of the situation? What is the outcome? Alright, beautiful. Let's go into your reading. Pile number 3. You are a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And this is your September's predictions tarot reading. Alright, and I am going to be providing more oracle decks at the end, so stay tuned. All right, you'll get some more insight. All right, so the theme for your month, the number 7 came out, and choose wisely appeared. All right, so yeah, you are going to be presented with a new opportunity during this month. And interesting, I feel like each path that's going to show itself for you may not be the right one, or it may not give you all that you are asking for. You're going to need to follow the signs that the universe provides to give you a proper choice. All right, so you're definitely going to need to connect from within and just kind of see what speaks to you, but what is it really speaking to? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this just like greed? Like, is this opportunity presenting itself because you are feeling like, oh, okay, this is just like the easiest route, this is what's going to give me financial abundance right now? Or do you need to take like a different route that's going to lend you some more life lessons that will essentially give you the abundance you seek, but plus more? Does that make sense? Like on the journey, you'll find financial abundance, but you'll also be getting other things, you know, that are going to aid you in your life. Okay, that's what came through. Your overall challenge is the Queen of Swords. So this could be a person challenging you for the month of September. Someone who can be very, I'm getting like, they kind of say things and, maybe you don't like the way they're saying them. Or this could be you, like with the Queen of Swords, it's somebody who is very cold. Well, not cold, just somebody who's very calm, decisive, very analytical, you know. And this could be a boss as well. Maybe this is an air sign boss for this situation. Or, again, this could be in regards to a relationship or a friendship, someone you know that's an air sign. They can be a little aloof. She's holding the sword. she has like a quill in her hand, but she's not writing anything down yet, or it looks like she just finished writing everything down, right? So maybe they're just not communicating with you how you feel you should be communicated with, or that's just a certain situation that I'm being called to say right now. But interesting, this is your challenge. This could also be your challenge for the month of September to learn how to be more analytical in your conversations. Like, instead of being worried about like hurting someone's feelings, this could be like at work, or yeah, instead of being so worried about hurting someone's feelings, try and say it in a way that's like, you know, we're like professional at work. Like, interesting that that came out. But there seems to be like some sort of contract that you're going to be signing in September. So you're just going to need to be wise about what it says, and also write down like the things that you want as well in this contract. That's your challenge. And your current situation has you feeling like the Four of Swords, somebody who doesn't really want to make a decision right now, someone who has been resting for a long time, someone who is, you know, you're in the dream space, you're in dreamland, okay? And you need to wake up to provide stability in some sort of communication. Like, you need to give them the yes or the no, okay? And this is what's leaving you. We have the Devil. Interesting. Yeah, that could be somebody. The Devil is usually representative of an earth sign, which is interesting. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, okay? Yeah, that's just what I'm feeling intuitively. Someone in your past. It's like a person. I like that this card came up in reverse, because this is showing me that this person is just no longer sorry about that. Okay, so with the Devil being in reverse in your past, I feel like this used to be somebody who would prey on you a lot. Prey, oof, I'm getting prey on your downfall. Okay, that's hella serious. But this person would just kind of push you to do things that just, you know, wasn't for your betterment. Could have been a really, I'm getting the word conniving. Okay, so you're kind of learning that this person really just like kept you like the Four of Swords, just completely bogged down to the point where you just have no energy to speak. Okay, wow. And now I'm getting the Three of Pentacles as your what you need to focus on. So the Three of Pentacles is somebody who is like building a plan, okay? You are kind of trying to figure out how you can get out of this sticky situation, how to get out of a certain situation you've put yourself in. And I feel like you've already done one thing. I'm getting the word you set up a bank account, or like, that's interesting. Wow. You're basically setting yourself up for financial stability, and that's going to be your strength. I always get it mixed up. That is what you're going to need to focus on. Yeah, building your financial stability in the situation. And don't remember that. What? Don't remember. Why am I mixing my things up? Don't forget that you have friends around you that can help. Okay, true friends. You do. You have people that can see eye to eye in your current situation for what it is. And I feel like they're trying to help you gain some insight, gain a plan. All right. I like that this, in the painting they're showing, a coin is already drawn out and it's already like painted on. The other one looks like it's just barely drawn out, and this one looks like it's just been started, like it's just been painted, because it's like dripping. I don't know if you can see it because you're too far from the camera, but I'll let you look at it right now. See that? So yeah, you've properly executed one of your goals. Now you just need to finish the next two, and that's what you need to focus on the month of September, whatever goals they may be. All right, you know what they are. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles as your strength, and I like that they came out. I think the other piles for earth signs got that. So that other pile could be for you as well, pile number 3. But we have Ace of Pentacles upright. That to me is an opportunity that's being represented to you. And it's definitely a yes, like to move forward in something new, something fresh that's going to bring you prosperity also. And what's coming towards you in the month of September, we have the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles upright. Interesting. So you're going to be gaining some sort of abundance and opportunity, and you're gonna hold it close to your chest. You're gonna just keep it very close to you. You're not gonna be sharing it with anybody. Something that's happened maybe also with in regards your financial or something in the physical, something physical. And with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like with that being like coming towards you in the month of September, it's like financial stability. Okay. It's financial stability. It's going to be prosperity, abundance, and you're going to be level-headed. You're going to know how to move forward, okay, with this situation that happened over here. Your advice, the Five of Pentacles, okay? And I know with the Five of Pentacles, this means like you're going on a lone journey. So this is the advice, interesting, to go on a journey even if it makes you feel alone. Pile number 3. All right. But again, when you go on a journey like this, it's going to bring you some sort of financial stability because you're going to learn, or you're already going to like, you know how you have to go through certain things to like understand someone else's point of view better. This is just something I'm like reading on, but I feel like that's what the advice is telling you to do. Like, you need to do this in order to understand what this means. All right, which is just going on a journey, on a spiritual journey, like yourself, to know what it's like to ask for help from others, and you will be receiving help, you know? Interesting. And then we have this as your current environment, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Whoa, okay? Wow. Pile number 3. This is really good. These are both major arcana cards, and with both of them being upright, the Hierophant is usually like a sort of mentor, kind of overseeing your situation. They are providing guidance. And with the High Priestess as well, I feel like that's you. You are a witch. You are someone who is very much so connected to the divine, to the universe. And you are going to be heavily in your witchy era in the month of September. You're going to be connecting to your higher self. And yeah, you're going to be seeking advice from the deep inner parts of you. They're your yin and your yang. And you're going to be spending some time away to really learn about the situation that's happening, okay? That's just what I'm feeling. And with the King of Swords here, that's your hopes and fears. And I feel like with that coming out, it's like somebody... Interesting, we have the Queen of Swords and then the King of Swords there, okay? So, yeah. With this coming out, this could be somebody who could be... they conflict with you, okay? And, you know, the King of Swords is somebody who... they mean what they say, and they will, like, they're gonna pull up the receipts on you. So be wary of that, or I guess you are wary of that in the month of September. Interesting. And that's why you were the Queen of Swords. You had like already written out your contracts. Yeah, contracts keep coming up, guys. You could be signing a contract in the month of September, so, you know, just read the fine print and just be cautious, you know, and learn your stuff. That's why we have here the High Priestess as well. Like, she's doing research on something, and it's gaining her better insight, right? And then with the outcome, we have the Three of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Three of Swords is, you know, it's a sign of heartbreak. This is going to be your outcome for September. Interesting. It's like something that's going to end, But it's not going to hurt you because we have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is someone who is, you know, they're doing fine. They're living comfortably. They are, you know, maybe they are ignoring certain things, but, you know, you are being provided for. You are just needing to understand, like, this outcome is is letting you know that you can't let yourself feed on the negativity of this heartbreak that happened, because it's going to be a lesson learned, okay? It's going to bring you lots of healing. This person makes me feel like they're healing, but they're also, like, again, learning and growing, okay? You're learning and growing more about yourself, and you're doing it from a space where you're kind of just like, yeah, I know I am provided for. The universe provides for me, okay? You're going to definitely start journaling, how I mentioned that earlier. Interesting. But don't cry over spilled ink is something that's being mentioned right here. And again, you are going to be over it. With this Three of Swords, the situation that someone did, you are going to be feeling over it, because I don't see any person in this card. It's like they wrote what they needed to write, and they got out of bed, and now they're outside and they're enjoying, like, nature and fall, you know. It's going to be fall time here in the States. This is a good reading overall. I think you're going to be in a good headspace, and you are going to make a proper decision for yourself. Let's look into the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck over here. What does pile number 3 need to know? Okay. What does pile number 3 need to know for the month of September? Okay. What does pile number 3? Okay. We have dragonfly. And we have octopus, lamb, and dragonfly. And I am going to be reading from the guidebook. Interesting. Okay, dragonfly. It's gotta be here. It's air energy. Interesting. Yeah, this deck is like, whoa. Okay, we have Master of Light, Illusion, and the Mind. That's for dragonfly. The dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder in all. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still? Dreamlike or crystal? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. And this card represents see clearly, joyful, magical, focus on the breath. Yeah. And then we have octopus. Interesting. Okay. Alright, octopus. Reaching, yearning, lacking boundaries, and direction. The octopus signifies a wonderfully perceptive mind, paired with a lack of healthy boundaries. Unfortunately, this results in well-intended but messy relationships. The octopus entwines itself with other people's business and shares their own without restraint. They believe that's what it means to be close. If you notice, after spending time with someone that you feel drained or uneasy, the essence of octopus is at play. Begin to establish healthy boundaries. Be patient and firm. It may be a very old habit to change. It says interested, engaged, intelligent. To bring into balance, you need to space to oneself, talk therapy. And remember, the devil in your past is someone who's lacking boundaries. That could have been you, okay? And then we have lamb. All right. Peaceful, prophetic, patient. The lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, receive. Knowingness, inner peace, meditation, listening. Wow, guys. I feel like that was just added confirmation with the overall reading. Wow. Now I want you to hold a yes or no question. And let's see what my angels have to say. All right. Let's see what my angels have to say to you. What is your answer to whoever's watching? What is your answer? What is your answer? Let's see. Interesting. Choose a new direction. Wow. You know what's interesting? The last pile just got that. So I'm going to pull another one. Choose a new direction. Yeah, remember, like, the Wild Unknown deck mentioned that instead of you, like the octopus, kind of like putting your tentacles in other situations and doing things in a very, like, kind of quick response, it's time for you to listen to the inner you and really decide where you want to go. All right, what's the answer to those watching? Yes, big happy changes. Okay, yeah, I feel like if once you choose a new direction for your path, pile number 3, you're going to start to experience big happy changes. But remember, you need to allow this to happen. You need to allow an ending, okay? Could be in love. I feel like you will. You're going to choose wisely for yourself. Let's see what the Angels of Abundance has to say for you for the month of September. What angel of... Oh, okay. I don't really feel like that one is your message. Let's shuffle again. Let's see. All right. What is the Angel of Abundance coming forth for the month of September? What abundance is going to be coming? Oh, we got a card. Windfall of abundance. Whoa! An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. Wow, guys. Yeah. Take that as added confirmation that I think the choice for you in September, I wanted to say November, oh my goodness, is that you need to choose yourself more. And you need to, like, focus on things that you want to continue doing. All right. What else is coming towards those who picked pile number 3 for the month of September? What is coming towards those who picked pile number 3 for the month of September? All right. What else is coming to those who picked pile number 3? Okay. We have the number 8, Scorpio, Sagittarius, the number 2, and the number 8. It's time. It's time for action. Things are fast-tracked to unfold quickly and smoothly. Yeah, guys, didn't I say it's going to be a time for you to make a choice, all right? And then we have dice, gamble, taking a risk, luck, playing games, chances are roll with it. Interesting. Random results, win/lose, uncertain outcome, playing the game, potential, fate, what happens next? Empty nest, moving on, no one home, cycle completion, emptiness, final endings, beginnings, the void, vacant, separation, making adjustments, lonely, new life, graduating. Wow. Okay, earth signs, pile number 3. That is intense. You guys, and look at that. We got number 8. Wow. Okay, yeah. This cycle that you went through. It's initiating you to, choose a different path. And it's not going to be a path taken by foot, all right? I do want to say that you're going to be sailing a boat, just because this card came out too, and it's like open seas. Like, it really is like anything could happen because there is no certain path. Kind of like when you're, on a boat, like there isn't a certain like path telling you where to go. It's more like you just have to like follow your sense of direction. I'm getting like you need to follow the wind, right? Whoa, that was like a double confirmation for somebody there. But yeah, the month of September is going to be big for you guys. Please, please, please choose yourselves. Focus on something that you want to do, because it is going to bring you some sort of abundance, okay? And it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I really like this reading, guys. I hope you did too. Please share some love by leaving a like, okay, and a comment if you resonated. I really appreciate that. And if you enjoyed this reading, go ahead and subscribe and click that notification bell to stay up to date for future readings like this one. And if you're interested in your very own reading, check out my website. I do have a sale going on, and you basically just got a gist of a demo, all right? So thank you all so much for watching and staying this far. I really appreciate your time and your energy, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!